Hello, wonderful YouTube subscribers and people who may have just clicked on this video just for the hell of it. My name is Jaden Storm from Team Shadow Strike, and I have a review coming to you. If you recall, long fucking time ago, when Digimon Fusion was first released, I did a review on the first few episodes, and now I'm going to be doing a review of the first 25 episodes, and just a couple of my general thoughts on the series as a whole. Now, first off, guys, I looked this up on YouTube just to play it for you guys for one quick second. If you grew up, chances are, watching Digimon, you know what this is. Stop, fucker! Okay. Hopefully you could hear that, or I'm going to have to redo this. But that is... If you've watched Digimon growing up, you've heard that song. It's safe to say it. It's kind of like hearing the first song that ever was played in Pokemon. Now we have Digimon Fusion, and there were some Digimon fans that were just going complete apeshit when Digimon Fusion was announced. No, it's too late. You waited too long for a new series. This is going to be terrible. It's going to destroy the legend that Digimon was. And it's like, legend? I don't think Digimon was a legend, but I love Digimon, guys. I love it to death. And I have to raise my hand a little bit on having second thoughts about Fusion. Here's why. I saw the preview for Digimon Fusion as a YouTube preview. Or like, you know how like when you click a video, you'll get that annoying little commercial you have to skip sometimes? I got it on one of those things, and I watched it. And when I saw it, I was like, I don't know. But then it turned out one day that I happened to be home on a Sunday or it was Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember. I happened to be home the day the first episode was shown on television. And I remember sitting in my chair thinking, what the fuck? And I watched it. And guys, I liked it. I didn't think I would, because I was like, you know what, you have waited a long time, so I don't know if this is going to work. Now, this video is also going to contain no spoilers. I'm also in the comment section below. I'm going to put a link to a channel that you can watch all first 25 episodes in the English dub version if you would like to. They're very well done. I really like them. Basically, Fusion, it follows the storyline of 3 kids somehow fall into the digital world. The reason I'm saying somehow, I know how they do, but I want you to find out. And the main Digimon protagonist, Shoutmon, it is the story of Shoutmon and these 3 humans, and they're trying to protect the digital world. Now, there were people who watched 2 episodes of this, and they immediately threw their hands up, and they were like, fuck this is stupid, it's fucking ignorant. It's like, you really give up on it after 2 episodes? Keep in mind, each of these episodes, they air on television, and they're about 22 minutes long after you take away the commercials that they show during when it airs on live television, unless you pre-record this and you zip through those with your DVR. But you're telling me that after 44 minutes, that's 2 episodes, not even an hour, you're all ready to call it quits? That's it? Keep in mind, guys, any new series, the first 1 to 5 episodes of a series is laying the foundation. It's laying out the story. It's telling you about the characters. It's telling you about what the deal is. It's... Fuck allergies. It's laying down everything that the series is going to be. Now, I like the series after seeing the first 2 episodes, and then I saw the 3rd episode on YouTube on the very same channel that'll be in the description. But after about episode, I'd say 8, I was hooked because it was different, it was cool. I freaking love the new main character, Shoutmon. I think he looks fucking awesome. But I was really happy with how the series was, because normally when something isn't touched and then they pick it back up a couple of years later, it's not as good, or it's just fucking terrible. You want proof of this? There's probably a lot out there that you can think of, but just to name one off the top of my head, don't you hate it when you do this sporadically and you try to think of one off the top of your fucking head and you can't think of one? Oh, got it. Toy Story. Toy Story 1 was good. Toy Story 2 was even better. But then 3 came along and ruined it. You know? But this goes right back to what I said in my discussion with Zane. Disney is a bunch of money whores. They just don't know when to quit. You know, they hit a grand slam with the first Toy Story. It was brilliant. And then they took a chance with Toy Story 2, and it made them millions. It's like, okay, calm down. You better quit. And then Toy Story 3 came along, and it's like, you just had to fucking ruin it, huh? Yes, there are those people out there who are like, well, the third one, it was the conclusion of the story with Andy, and he had to go to college, and he had to find someone to give all of his toys to. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, I fucking apologize. But it's like, the series needed it that. It's like, okay, number one, it's not a series, it was 2 movies that did not need a third part. There are sometimes sequels can destroy what you have, and you basically hit 3 grand slams in a row with the first Toy Story. You tied it with Toy Story 2, and then like 6 years later, you pick it up again and go, what the hell? Reason being, they're money whores. But I really don't. Actually, I take that back. Pixar, Disney, but they've done movies together before. They're both money whores. There, let's just say that. But I hate the fact that that they did that. But my point being about Fusion, there were people who applied that same thought to it. They were like, okay, Fusion was too late after the last Digimon series, which I can't remember what the last Digimon series was. And then there were those people who were like, oh, well, Digimon Fusion, it's nowhere near as good as the originals. No, it's not. The original Digimon series with Tai and Agumon will never be topped. That was the best it's ever been. But you know what? Fusion is my second favorite behind that. And you know what? It might even be tied with it, And the other one might just be, the original might be slightly above that, or something like that. But you know what? Fusion, I beg you to just not give up after the first 2 episodes. Or on the first 2 episodes of anything. Think of every episode of every television show you've ever watched. The first 2, what I'm watching on Netflix right now, Family Guy. The first 2 episodes of Family Guy, okay, the first one, Peter, he flies over the Super Bowl. The second one, TV is destroyed and he goes crazy and walks around the town with that stupid little wooden box around him. Yeah, those 2 episodes are stupid, but the more and more you watch the series, the more and more funnier it gets. It's just how it is, guys, and that's how Fusion starts out. Yeah, the first 2 or 3 episodes, they're really not that eventful. There may not be as much funny stuff in it. And you gotta keep in mind, guys, these are cartoons. So they're not going to be overly funny. They're just going to have those little slapstick moments that you can't help but laugh at. And that's what Shoutmon is, guys. Shoutmon is hilarious, and might I add, the voice of him by Ben Desick is done very, very well. But, guys, I really, really think if you are a Digimon fan and you have not seen Digimon Fusion yet, check out the link in the description and go check it out. The first 25 episodes of this series is there in English with English voices, not English subtitles. If you want to, the whole series is already out in Japan, and you can watch it on one of them anime websites. I've seen the Japanese episodes. I know how it all ends. But I like to watch them in English because I speak English. And I hate reading when I watch shows. I'm willing to do that with Vanguard just because Vanguard's my favorite game right now, so it gets a free pass. But it gets annoying when you have to do that all the time. So I prefer to, if I could, I'd prefer to watch the whole series in English, and I hope they end up deciding to do the whole thing in English, because I think if they just get through this first season and the second season starts, I think people will flip once the second season starts. So anyway, guys, in the comment section below, put your thoughts on Digimon Fusion. If you have seen more than the first 3 episodes of Fusion, please tell me what your thoughts are on it. Tell me if you haven't checked it out yet, and if you're going to, remember the link to the channel where I've watched the first 25 episodes in English will be there. Actually, I think I've watched all the episodes at least twice. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and I will see you later.